In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 26, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Oakland Athletics versus Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins will open up their 3-game series against the Oakland Athletics on Tuesday. The Athletics split their series with Detroit while the Twins took their against the Angels. The Twins have hit the ball well this month, and they will be looking to keep the offensive success rolling as they enter the postseason. With the season ending all but a foregone conclusion for the Athletics, they don't even have the luxury of playing spoiler here as the Twins have the top spot in their division locked. Blackburn has struggled this month and home runs have been the main driver. He'll face a Twins club that sits 5th in home run rate and swings the bat best at home. Paul Blackburn has been respectable this season, but the A's as a team overall are the worst in baseball and don't earn bettors money. We've made money all year, fading the Athletics, and that shouldn't change here. The Twins are playing well right now, and Bailey Ober has been solid all year with a 3.66 earned run average and 1.13 WHIP. Ober has a 3.53 earned run average at home this season. I just think the A's have given up, and unlike the Royals, who are right above Oakland, the A's just don't have any desire to even play spoiler. The Twins still have an outside shot at catching the American League West leader for the 2nd spot in the American League, and I think it's one of those things where the Twins just want to build momentum heading into the postseason. I'll side with Minnesota here even if it's more of a fate of Oakland than anything else. I'll keep betting against the A's. So the Minnesota Twins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The A's are one of the lowest scoring clubs in baseball and are unlikely to have much success against Ober, who has held 4 of his last 5 opponents to 2 runs. He's held 20 of 24 opponents to 3 or fewer runs as well. At home, he should be in command for 5 or 6 innings before turning the ball over to a Twins bullpen that has the 5th lowest WHIP in MLB. The Twins aren't likely to put a lot of runs on the scoreboard without Buxton, Gallo, and their other injured starters. Blackburn is no slouch and should be able to ride the momentum from his last start into Tuesday, giving the A's at least 5 solid innings. The Twins have the tendency to be inconsistent at the plate, and the Athletics have routinely struggled at the plate all season. Ober has been tossing much better this month and has dropped his OBIT to a shade over .200 at .211. Blackburn has been erratic on the road at times, but he's continued to be a pitcher the club can rely on to retire batters. The Twins sit last in the league in strikeout rate, and Blackburn could get the best of them a few times through the rotation here. I expect both offenses to take some time to get off the mat. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers play host to the St. Louis Cardinals in a National League Central showdown on Tuesday night from American Family Field. The Brewers come in having at least clinched a wild card berth, though with only a week left. Feel great about their position to win the division. For the Cardinals, last place in the division isn't a place they're accustomed to, as they set their sights on 2024. Just last week, the Brewers swept a 3-game series between these two in St. Louis as they look to repeat that feat in this one. The Brewers have a number of advantages in this one, and considering their dominance over the Cardinals only a week ago, will not have any issues replicating that in the rematch. They get to play this week's series at home, where they have been one of baseball's best teams, especially of late. Add in a lineup that isn't destroyed by injuries like St. Louis, and it becomes clearer why they'll cost to a win in this one. On the mound, they have the advantage as well, with Hauser coming off his best outing of the season against St. Louis last week, while Thompson struggled in that same game. The Cardinals continue to pile up the losses, and they're looking more and more like a team that's just waiting for the offseason to arrive. The Brewers are still playing hard despite clinching the division, and Adrian Hauser gives them a shot to keep things rolling. Hauser has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in 4 of his last 7 starts, and he's had good success against the Cardinals. With the injuries, the Cardinals simply lack the run production that they'll need to keep pace on the road in this. Cheap price with the far and away better team in the Brewers at home. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. For the Cardinals, they have far too many injuries to worry about, with over half of their expected starting lineup having been shut down already this season. Add in the confidence that Hauser will have on the mound against them, and even pushing one run across could be a challenge. For the Brewers, they don't have the firepower to put up a massive number. This is going to be a low-scoring affair between two divisional foes who not only know a lot about each other but also have struggled to get runs across the plate. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers vs. Colorado Rockies, Game 2. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies meet Tuesday in MLB doubleheader action from Coors Field. The Dodgers just finished up against the Giants over the weekend, winning 3 of 4. As for Colorado, they're coming off a series versus the Cubs, losing all 3 games in a sweep. This is a matchup of two teams with completely different situations as the season winds down. Los Angeles has clinched the National League West again and looked to chase down the Braves for the top record in the National League, though National League is rather unlikely. Meanwhile, Colorado is going nowhere this season as they have the worst record in the National League. Their pitching staff has been mediocre at best this season. Meanwhile, Miller has been solid as a rookie for the Dodgers, helping stabilize a rotation that Dave Roberts has tried to keep together with duct tape, crazy glue, and rookies. The Rockies have nothing to play for while the Dodgers are readying for a playoff run. It's been Dodger domination in the season series, with Los Angeles taking 8 of 9 meetings this season. The last 3 wins came by at least 3 runs, and the average margin of victory over the Rockies this season has been 5.3 runs per game. Colorado has not yet faced Miller, which should give the Los Angeles starter a few good spins around the lineup before they even begin to figure him out. The Rockies have scored a run or less against the Dodgers in 3 of their last 4 meetings and 5 times this season. They've already hung it up, and though it would take a lot of help, Los Angeles is still in contention for home field advantage for the postseason. Los Angeles should take care of business here to put another one in the win column. So the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Los Angeles entered Monday having seen the over post an 88 to 59-8 mark this season. The Dodgers are second in the majors as they average 5.61 runs per contest this season, and that number trends up as they average 5.95 runs per game on the road. Los Angeles has an average total of 9.94 runs per game on the year, and that number climbs to 10.79 runs per contest on the road. Colorado has seen the under post an 82 to 71-2 mark on the season entering Monday's action. The Rockies are 19th in runs per game as they average 4.41 per contest, though that number bumps up to 5.24 runs per game at home. Colorado has an average total of 10.27 runs per game this season, and that climbs to 11.81 runs per contest at Coors Field. The first 9 games played this season saw these two teams average 9.9 combined runs per game. The under still went 5-4 in those games and 3-1 in over the last 4 meetings, due in large part to the Colorado offense. They scored a grand total of 6 runs in those 4 games, and they haven't magically gotten better overnight. They were shut out twice last week and scored just 8 runs over their last 5 games. That lineup will struggle against Miller. On the other side, the Dodgers will likely be mixing things up offensively with 2 games on the day and the postseason ahead. They scored 6 runs or less in 5 of the last 8 meetings. While the Rockies are better offensively at home, they have nothing to play for here. Miller pitches decently and keeps this game below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.